In this video, we will be setting up an alarm output with the iPonic controller. With the iPonic, you may not have the ability to get internet for cloud support, or you have cloud support and you may just want to add supplemental alarming devices such as audio sirens or even a sensophone. Now, the iPonic has an equipment type that allows you to do this. We will be using the iPonic 624 dual room for our demonstration, but both the 624 and the 614 alarm output setup are very similar. So right now we're going to go ahead and program an alarm. So from the home screen, hit OK, then go to System Setup number 3, and then go to Equipment Setup number 1. And go to Advanced Setup. Now we have number 3 event fan, and we're going to make number 4 room 1 our alarm output. Hit OK. Then we'll go to initial settings. Then we'll set the type, and then we'll make the equipment type for this output an alarm equipment type. Highlight the alarm, and it will say this will delete previous settings for the dehumidifier. Hit OK. Now the alarm condition setup screen pops up, and you have high and low alarming options that you can enable for temperature, humidity, and CO2. You can use this output for simply one condition or up to 6 conditional alerts. A check mark in the box signifies the condition that is to be alerted for is enabled. Now, to navigate throughout the screen, you would use buttons 5, 6, 7, and 8, which is up, down, left, and right. And to enable, just simply hit the setup button, or you can even hit the OK button, and it will make check marks for you. Now to save, simply hit the home screen and save changes. Now once our output is set up, you can set up your alarm threshold values in the alarm setup screen. To get there, simply hit OK, go to System Setup, and then go to option number 3, Alarm Setup, and then go to Room 1, Alarm Settings. Now in this screen you have a high-low temp alarm, a high-low humidity alarm, high CO2 and low offset CO2. You have an alarm delay and a light cutoff delay. Note, a high temp alarm will in fact turn your lights off by default. Also note, if you have a vent fan equipment type device on this controller, in the event of a high alarm being activated, temp, humidity, CO2, the vent fan will automatically turn on to counter the condition until the alarm state has ended. Now to edit the values, for example, high temp alarm, simply press the button, and you would use number 1 to increase the values, and the menu will to increase and counterclockwise to decrease. And we're going to leave it at 100. Simply hit OK. Now for testing purposes, we're going to go ahead and change the alarm delay. And we're going to change this alarm delay to be 10 seconds. Hit OK. And now what we're going to do is hit the home button and save our changes. Now let's put this alarm to the test. We have a vent fan plugged in on output number 5, and we have a sensophone hardwired to relay output number 4. The output we have programmed as an alarm output. And we'll simply simulate a high temp alarm scenario. And we'll do this by increasing the actual temp reading on the controller to be about 150 degrees. And to do this, we'll hit OK, System Setup, and we'll go to Sensor Setup, Advanced Settings, Manual Calibration, Edit the Cal, and we'll make it roughly about 150 degrees. Hit Home and Save. Our high temp alarm engaged, and immediately the vent fan turned on, and our alarm output engaged on number 4.
Zone 4. Zone 1 high temp alarm.
And our sensor phone engaged as well.
50 degrees Fahrenheit to 5. Zone 1. Zone 1 high temp alarm. Alarm acknowledged.
And that's our video on setting up an alarm output on the iPonic 624 or 614 controllers.